The FET token has gone to its past value scope of around $0.01235 in WAC 2020. Indeed, even its beginning cost on WAC 3, 2019, is a lot higher than its ongoing exchanging worth of $0.08647 as of December 20, 2022. It is difficult to pinpoint a solitary occurrence liable at this cost decline. Fetch.ai still can't seem to get away from the attack that found the crypto business in 2022. We saw a lofty bear run for the primary portion of the year. Regardless, the coin has balanced out and looks set for a bounce back. We have investigated numerous specialized examinations to direct you on whether to purchase, sell or hold. Our gauge dives deep into the future, coming to 2030 and then some. All things considered, we should survey what's really going on with fetch.ai. FET outline. Fetch.ai appeared in the crypto business through an underlying trade offering, IO. It arrived at this notable milestone in 2019. In spite of being around for a long time prior, the FET token started selling on Binance, the world's greatest crypto trade. Fetch.ai has arrived at every one of its achievements for 2022, the most famous being the mainnet overhaul. The designer gateway turned out to be more vigorous, and a co-learn commercial center was sent off. To be sure, the crypto has sufficiently accomplished to warrant a cost increment. In spite of its monster steps in 2022, FET has fallen impressively. It might have balanced out in the last part. Yet no bounce back exists. That has dropped a demeanor of vulnerability over financial backers. FET value forecast 2023. FET's most critical flex will be to cross the $0.1 mark in 2023. While the group presently can't seem to carry out its guide for 2023, we can draw a few intriguing expectations from its 2022 accomplishments. The rollout of the engineer entrance and biological system carries a few potential open doors to the organization. We anticipate that more crypto designers should join the stream and make new applications. Thus, there will be a consistent interest for FET tokens. This consistent interest ought to watch out for the cost over time. Thus, we anticipate that FET should exchange at $0.1178 by January and keep up with this cost range all through the primary portion of 2023. There is fierce opposition in DApp and DeFi advancement. The interest for the FET tokens probably won't drive a cost flood. On the off chance that we experience a cost increment, it could cover at $0.1596 before the year is over. It falls in the group to carry out staggering elements that will beat any regrettable market pattern. That in itself is an extreme call, taking into account the furious rivalry in the business. All things considered, FET has a strong balance in 2022. To start off 2023, the introduction of the aggregate learning commercial center is another element influencing FET's 2023 cost. Delivering the decentralized information sharing convention, DABAflow, will altogether affect onboarding new engineers. With that settled, the organization will keep a consistent stockpile of FET. 2023 will be a seriously intriguing year for the crypto business. We are anxious to perceive how digital forms of money will adjust themselves after a rough 2022. In any case, FET looks set to face anything that hardship comes. FET value expectation 2024. Expectations for 2024 are an overextend, yet conceivable. FET's cost remains basically unaltered, contrasted with its worth on December 20, 2020. Indeed, there were significant bull runs among then and presently, yet the coin got back to its cost section a long time back. We can excuse that pattern as being because of the coin's initial days. 2024 may be a long time from 2022. Yet it will seem to be the beyond 2 years. We anticipate that FET should arrive at an exchanging worth of 31 cents. While that is a dull run from its unsurpassed high of $0.9498 on September 16, 2021, it shows a bull pattern that implies long-haul financial backers can put resources into the market. Notwithstanding, we can never be excessively certain of the occasions affecting the market in 2024. 2024 will bring a more adjusted acknowledgement of digital currency, including FET. This, joined with its in-house highlights, ought to reinforce its portfolio and increment interest. By and by, not all offer this feeling. While we don't expect critical cost crashes in 2024, the cost increment won't be enough for enormous additions. Financial backers can support a few little benefits, yet at the same business as usual. Suppose the token countered its last significant cost burst in 2021. It will be pivotal for FET to exist without debates or embarrassments. We anticipate that the market should be less lenient of embarrassments in 2024. Thus, any coin entangled in one could get cleared off the market. The group at fetch.ai has a lot of work to do. Keeping FET above water won't come on a platter of gold, particularly with other decentralized engineer stages. battling for piece of the pie. FET Value Expectation 2025. Specialized examination uncovers no huge cost hops for FET. That being the situation, we can't preclude the effect of different elements. An occasion could set off a scramble for the coin in 2025. The gauge for 2025 is crude for FET. By the by, we will put forth a valiant effort to sift out the diverting components. FET could move to 40 cents this year. Arriving at that will be an achievement, thinking of it as we'll be at half of everything time high. Speculations could remain lower, as FET doesn't show guarantees for huge increases. In any case, it will be a steady expansion to any portfolio. In the event that FET keeps its energy from 2024, it will begin 2025 on a strong balance. That will set it up for a steady year and a resulting cost increment. By 2025, FET ought to arrive at development. That implies the vast majority of the energy will be gone, and it will end up being a more standard choice. It ought to be the foundation of a few high-performing applications. Binds itself to a few decentralized applications is critical to enduring everything the year could come up with. It will end up being an unshakable choice for financial backers who need something stable, however, with a slight potential for an increment. 40 cents looks plausible for the coin in 2025. In any case, we won't be amazed assuming the coin arrives at definitely more than that. In this crypto industry, nothing is 100% certain. Long haul estimate 2030. Fetch.ai has given indications of turning into a standard stage for engineers, including AI. The organization will join itself to man's endurance. As the last option turns out to be more well-known, then, at that point, there will be compelling reason need to stress over cost crashes. FET will turn into a steady cryptographic money, sufficient as a reinforcement. Despite the fact that ventures will be not many, the people who need to watch out for their portfolio will go to them. We anticipate that the FET tokens should pass the $1 boundary and exchange at about $1.25. In any case, that sum will be a venturing stone for the coin before very long. FET could hit $1.66 in mid-2031 or before 2030 slips by. We don't anticipate that many psyche-blowing increases should the organization, all things considered. It will zero in on idealizing what it has previously finished. Financial backers will have not a care in the world in the event that they toss their weight behind digital money. FET Value Investigation. In view of information from the previous month, the overall strength list for fetch.ai has drifted at 52. While that demonstrates an impartial position, other specialized pointers propose a purchasing season. FET hit $0.1267 on December 10, 2022. Preceding decreasing to $0.08647 on December 20, 2022. In any case, pointers show that it has held its bullish edge. The coin could hit one more bull run before the year closes. There is a high opportunities for FET to complete the year above $1, with 90% of the specialized pointers requesting a get.